Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. And cheers. And let's hope my frog in my throat goes away. Good morning, Andrea. Auntie Jean. Miss Hope. Thank you for being here. We have Brookie with us and Deirdre. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? It's a great day. Just like every day, it's a great day to have a great day, no matter what's going on. Boy, do we have lots going on. So, good morning, Sally and Tony. So, let's do what we do every morning. Let's go into our heart. As you place your hand on your heart, just slow down your breathing. Breathe in love and breathe out love. Breathe in joy, just like these little birds that are singing their happy song. We can sing happy songs as well. So let your heart sing out and let it reach your brain with that message that all is well. We are here together, and it's a great day to have a great day. Just keep breathing that in. Breathe in light, breathe in love, breathe in all that is good in your world. We can focus on a good day, or we can focus on, oh my gosh, it's a miserable world, right? We have a choice of what we look at, and I choose the happy. I choose to be just lifted up this morning, and I want to lift you all right along with me. So welcome, welcome. Kathy Hand, hello, welcome in. And Sally is sleepy this morning. Well, me too, girlfriend. Yeah, I'm a little groggy this morning, and the sun is coming out. So I see it over there through the window. Here I'm here at Linda Lemieux's house in Ocala, Florida, and just had a beautiful reunion with her last night, being able to see her. And today is her birthday. So we get to say happy birthday. The birthday girl is still asleep. So I don't know if she's going to be joining us or not. We can hope, right? We can hope that might happen, but we'll see. Anyway, how's everybody doing? It's Tuesday, so you know what that means. That means that we give gratitude. It's Thankful Tuesday. So let me put it up here for you to give whatever it is that you're grateful for today. One thing that you're grateful for. You know, if we can find that one thing in the morning and focus on being grateful for one thing, everything else just falls into place. You start to find more to be grateful for. And what am I grateful for this morning? Oh my gosh, there's so much. I'm going to focus on just feeling loved. I'm grateful that I'm able to sit with the angels every day, and they're always there. But it's like a little appointment that I have with them every day to sit, to see what they have to share, and to just be in joy and be in love. And I am so in love with these angels. Um, okay, so we're gonna wish Linda a happy birthday. Let's flood this with happy birthday wishes and see if it'll wake her up. Maybe send telepathically to her that you want to say happy birthday. And there's someone chanting loudly in my head, I don't wanna. I hear you, Sally. Kathy Han, I'm so glad you're here. Woohoo, happy birthday. Yes, we're sending out lots and lots of birthday wishes. And Sally says, today I'm grateful for humor. It makes my heart happy. Mine too. Yeah, absolutely. I think I am going to have to shift from where I'm sitting because that sun is going to come right in the window. So let me see if I can possibly move around to a different part of the table that I'm sitting at and get away from that bright sun. Okay. Y'all bear with me. Just keep sharing whatever it is that you're grateful for. Keep sharing birthday love to our Linda Lemieux. I'm actually on Eastern time, so it's 8:17 right now. I'm just going to scooch over and get out of the line of the sun. Okay, that's better. It was starting to blind me. So let me grab my coffee and my water. There we go. So cheers to all on whatever you're grateful for, and let me see what your comments are saying. Oh, that's right. We're congratulating Kathy Hand as well because she sold some of her jewelry, her beautiful bracelets she's been making. And she's grateful for her friend who purchased some of them. Oh, she bought the bracelets, sun catchers, and key leashes. That's awesome. And Brooke, hello. Brooke says grateful for our cozy little homestead. Well, I can't wait to see it. And I'm happy for you that you and Dylan and Max are very, very happily living up there in Pennsylvania in your cozy homestead. And there's Michelle. Good morning, Michelle Landers. Lots of happy birthday wishes for our birthday girl. And let's continue to let those flow in here. Yes, Michelle, we need to talk. I was looking at that storm. Oh my gosh, you guys. We got some serious lifting to do because right now the forecast has it coming in on us, and we need to do some heavy lifting to put it back out to the water or help it to diminish whatever's going to happen because it's got its sights on Florida. I said to Ruth yesterday, am I a hurricane magnet? It seems to be wanting to follow me. But again, as I said before, when I was in New Orleans, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, and I'm not worried. I know there's many of you that have sent me messages that you're worried about it, but let's don't put any energy that's low vibration. Don't put any energy of worry into it at all. Okay, so keep sending out those birthday wishes. I know Linda will see them, whether she gets up in time for the show or she sees them later on the replay. Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to grow in intensity. So we'll see what happens. We're going to go out and celebrate Linda's birthday today. That's all I know. And not give any worry to that storm. All right, so the message from the angels last night is words for a life well lived. So let's see if I can get that up here where I can read it to you guys. It's story time with Teri. I understand from you all that you really do like for me to read these. So this one was kind of special. Oh, thank you, Hope. That's what they told me in Louisiana. So let's hope that stays true here in Florida as well. Okay, so the message is called Words for a Life Well Lived. Go placidly among the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even the dull and the ignorant. They too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexations to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter, for always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however humble. It is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself. Especially do not feign affection, neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune, but do not distress yourself with dark imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness, beyond a wholesome discipline. Be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here, and whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive Him to be, and whatever your labors and aspirations. In the noisy confusion of life, keep peace with your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be cheerful. Strive to be happy. That poem is called Desiderata, and it was written by Max Ehrmann in 1927. But oh, so relevant to today, isn't it? I can remember when TV stations were not broadcasting 24/7. I'm not sure which channel it was, but I would lie in bed and listen to these words spoken by a male with a very deep and melodious voice. I didn't know where it came from, but once I found it, I've gone back to this beautiful poem time and time again. In Latin, desiderata means things that are desired. Max Ehrmann wrote this poem for his daughter as words to live by. It lays out the ground rules he believes one must live by to have an authentic, virtuous life. The protective nature of Ehrmann's advice to his daughter has resonated with millions, resulting in the poem being regarded as a manual to a life well lived. I love the entire poem, but the words, therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive Him to be, and whatever your labors and aspirations, in the noisy confusion of life, keep peace with your soul, are my favorite part. Once we understand that we are a spark of the divine, we then open the door to our heart to find peace within. I keep this desire at the forefront of my mind every single day of my life. Dear angels, the poet calls us to go placidly among the noise and the haste and remember what peace there may be in silence. This line speaks volumes about our modern lives, where busyness and distractions often drown out our inner voice. We are constantly pulled in multiple directions by work, relationships, and worldly concerns. But in the midst of this chaos, the poet reminds us that peace is not something found outside. It is within the silence of our souls, in the quiet moments when we choose to pause and tune in to our divine connection. Dear ones, just as the poet states, we agree that you cannot avoid external conflict. Rather, you are to make a conscious decision to protect your energy, to nurture the sacred space within where peace resides. Surrounding yourselves with harmonious people and environments allows your spirit to flourish. You are called to be discerning about what you let into your minds and your hearts, ensuring that you maintain a peaceful, calm interior. So often you get caught up in feelings of inadequacy or self doubt, questioning your purpose and worth. It is in these times that we remind you of your divine nature, urging you to accept yourself fully and without judgment. When you practice peace in your relationships with others, you send out ripples of love and harmony into the collective energy of your world. True peace does not come from avoiding conflict, but from engaging with others from a place of love, understanding, and respect. When you communicate with kindness and listen without the need to be right, you create harmony in your interactions, uplifting those around you. As you move forward on your spiritual paths, may you carry this message with you, living its wisdom and allowing peace to radiate from your soul. In doing so, you become instruments of peace in the world, lighting the way for others to follow. Dear angels, today I promise to stay true to what my soul speaks to me, which is to connect with the peace inside of me and treat my fellow man with respect and honor. I tell you, that is probably my favorite poem that I have ever read. And I've read a lot in all my years. I love poetry. And this, like I said, I used to just lay there and listen to this being read. And I looked forward to it every night. It's like the TV would stop, all the programming would come to a halt. And then there was this man that came on, and it would show like a plane in the sky flying. And this was years, and we're talking many years ago, that I would listen to this and just absolutely fell in love with the words of this poem, the words to live by. And I did not know the story that he actually wrote it for his daughter as, here you go, here's my wisdom that I'm sharing with you that's coming from my heart, that are words that if you can follow along and listen to this advice, that you'll have a really great life. And I believe that. Okay, so let's see what you all are saying. And I hope that you loved that poem as much as I do. Auntie Jean says, I'm grateful that no matter what is going on, I have the morning show in our family to begin every day. Yes, we missed you yesterday, darling. Kathy is drowning in rain in Maryland to the next week and a half. So gloomy. I just want to stay home and do some more creating. I know. And yes, it is definitely timeless. This poetry that was written, oh my gosh, so many years ago. Blue Jean, hi there. We missed you yesterday. We missed our pair of jeans for sure. And we asked about you and we prayed for you. So I hope you're both doing well. And Blue said that this is one of her favorite poems. Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, Miss Annie Banani. How you doing this morning? And to little Grayson, I hope he's doing well. And Sally says, this message reaches my soul. Such beautiful validation of the love-filled changes going on in the world around us. Yeah, because, he didn't say that if you follow these words of wisdom, everything's going to be just great and there won't be any stress or conflict. That's never going to happen because that's why we're here. We're here in this world of contrast for our soul to grow and to see how to live through all of that. The contrast is our fire. It's what forms us and shapes us and makes us who we are and makes us stronger. And so these words are just like a map for us. If we can listen to them, if we can follow along with what they're saying and helping us to know how to live in this world, then yeah, it's going to be a better world because we're going to be better inside. Well, good morning, birthday girl.
Good morning.
She has arrived.
Yes.
They have told you happy birthday many, many times.
Happy birthday to me.
There's our Linda Lemieux.
Hi.
Oh, I'm so glad that you're up with
Well,
us.
thank you.
Jean L'Oreal says, I've never heard this poem before. I'm going to print it out and place it by my desk so I can read it every day. Oh, you're so welcome, Jean, and I'm happy to hear that you're going to do that. Okay, so let me get over here. And the poem, Linda, I'm not sure if you were listening, it's
No,
Desiderata. I'm sure you're familiar with it.
The name sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's a beautiful poem. It's my favorite poem of all time. Sally says, I think everyone should close their eyes and listen to this again with their heart. We can do that, Sally. Thank you so much because the words are just, they're needed right now in our world. We need this. I think everybody in the world, if they could hear this poem, it would just make a difference in what we're doing in the world. So let's do that. I'll read it again. Get some water so my voice hopefully won't give out on me. Get some water out on me.
Oh, it's not going to work.
Go placidly amid the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even the dull and the ignorant. They too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexations to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter, for always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however humble. It is a real possession in the in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery, but let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons have strived for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself, especially do not feign affection, neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Take kindly to the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune. But do not distress yourself with dark imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here, and whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive him to be, and whatever your labors and aspirations. In the noisy confusion of life, keep peace with your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be cheerful. Strive to be happy. Let's just take all that in. Strive to be happy. And that's a choice. We make a choice when we say each morning, it's a great day. I'm going to live this day to its fullest, every moment of it. I'm going to allow myself to take it all in and to be the best person I can be in this great day. I'm going to show up for myself first, because that's how it has to be before we can show up for anybody else. So I'd love to hear if you really drank all of that in as I read it the second time. I'd love to hear how you're feeling right now. How does that poem affect you in your heart space? Because I know what it does to me, and I know what those words can do to turn us toward a positive way of thinking. Like I said, even in the midst of all the chaos and the things that happen in the world, we make a choice. Are we going to get caught up in that? Or are we going to just be our beautiful, brilliant selves? Do you want to scooch over by me and be
Oh,
on with
sure.
me? I know they'd love to see the birthday girl. Oh, Deirdre's on with us. She was on the phone. Well, I hope you were able to hear that poem, Deirdre, because I think it's a very inspiring poem. And Blue says, I love that, Sally. This poem is like Invictus, one that should be read once a year. We had to memorize it in third grade. Yeah,
Wow.
it's really not that hard to memorize. I mean, it sounds like it's a long poem, but the words just flow so magnificently. And I know it was divinely inspired. It just touches the soul of so many. And Sally says, I did it a second time and I feel so peaceful now. Thank you. Michelle Landers, I so love that poem. It always brings me back to my center. That's the goal, isn't it? To come back to center, to come back to balance. And there's our birthday girl. That's right, Deirdre. Everybody's been wishing you happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
So how you doing, birthday girl?
I'm doing good.
It's Thankful Tuesday. I'm grateful to be here with you.
Well, thank you.
What are you grateful for?
Ooh, I'm grateful for having so many friends and family, and I'm grateful for where I live and the peace I have in the house.
It's a beautiful house, you guys. I'm so grateful that I get to see this and see Linda happy and at peace in her home. It feels so good. I've been with Linda through the years, and I know there's been struggle.
Yes,
just like what the poem was saying. You know, there's contrast in this world, and we all know that. So we go through those contrasting moments, and you've been through your share and some.
Yes.
And, you know, and life is not paradise.
No.
But I think you're at a good place.
Well, thank you.
In spite of all conflicts and things that happen in our world.
And I realized I'm not a victim to anything. I'm a learner and have to put those lessons to use and share the good fortune when I have it.
Absolutely. And she does. She has such a giving, beautiful, compassionate heart. And Charlie's wishing you happy birthday. Andrea says that was beautiful and her heart is full of love. And Blue says, a song is coming, Linda. Uh-oh. You're in for a treat. Blue Jean gives the best birthday songs. Blue says, memories of learning to remember a new line of the poem each week in the 60s. Mr. Shopik, after having our third grade class, said the following, I am going back to school to become a lawyer. You're all going to need it. I'm sure you were a handful in school, Miss Blue Jean. And Blue, how are you doing? We missed you yesterday, so we need an update on the kiddos. Jean says, what a miracle when you strive for happiness instead of lamenting that it hasn't found you. Life is wonderful. Auntie Jean, you're such a beautiful soul. And Brookie says, so great to see you, birthday girl.
Well, thank you.
And you get a big hug from Linda because she's coming to the retreat.
Yes.
We're so happy about that. And Brooke's so happy for you and your sweet home.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so what does Kuan Yin have to say? I love this card. This is a card I hold on to as a promise. Her hand gentles the war. No matter how much chaos there seems to be in your world, trust it. It is just what is necessary to move you into the right place at the right time for what is meant to be in your future. When it is no longer needed, her hand shall gentle and end the war. I love that promise. I want the whole world to hear these words because we sometimes think that it's never going to end, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh my gosh, can we have a little bit of respite from all of the fighting and the hostility and the chaos in the world? But if we keep looking at it that way, then we're not doing anything to be the part of the solution. We're still part of the problem.
If we keep looking for more, we're going to get it.
Mm-hmm. We get what we look for. Whatever we focus on expands, and we know that. That's part of the universal law of attraction. But if we focus on what Kuan Yin said, I love those words. Trust that it is just what is necessary to move you into the right place at the right time for what is meant to be in your future. And when all that chaos and everything is not needed anymore, when we don't need the lesson, right? That's when the blessing happens. When we fully get it. So yeah, I love this promise from Kuan Yin, and it was just what was needed, and it goes right along with the message from the angels, doesn't it?
Excuse me.
So anyway, time is it 8:42. So yeah, let's do a page for the birthday girl. How's that? And it can be for all of us. So Linda,
How about 24 for the 24th?
okay, page 24. Sing your inner song of happiness. Dance even when there's no music playing. Love yourself and every moment of your life.
There you go.
I love that. That is a perfect message for us, but I'm going to read the one after. When you do something so unselfish for another, that is love. When you stop thinking about your own self and consider the needs of someone else, that is love. When you have something to give and you share it without hesitation, that is love. Whatever it might look like for you to extend a helping hand, remember that what you do to help others is also helping you. Now, Linda, I read that because I know that's how you are. You're so unselfish
Oh,
and
thank you.
and you're so giving, and you do it just out of compassion, not thinking, what am I going to get out of this?
No, right. I always get something back. Not, I don't do it in intention to get something back, but you get what you give.
Absolutely. And you bless so many. You are a blessing.
Well, thank you. Wow.
Okay, what is
Keep it coming. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
I know. Let's shower her with affection today because she
Uh,
is love. Um, okay, we got an update from Blue. She says, I've been playing the new house game, Where is Teri's Cat? I am good. It's felt like a month since I've been here. Picked the last of the ripe tomatoes yesterday. Gonna go ride my horse today. And we are waiting. Phone's ringing. We are waiting for the barn. David's building a cupola,
Cupola.
cupola, and I just finished painting 56 slats for it. Oh boy, how's your arm doing?
Yeah, really.
And Auntie Jean says, you have a lovely home, Linda. Linda, the spirit of peace and love comes right through the screen to us.
Oh, thank you. Who is that?
Auntie Jean.
Oh, hi, Auntie Jean.
And Julie's here. Hello, Julie Kiss. Thank you for being here. And Blue Jean, thank you for that update. I'm so glad you get to see Dolly today. I've been thinking a lot about Dolly and hope that she's doing well and improving every day. Brookie says, beautiful poem today, too. Thanks for sharing. I had to reread as Max was quite boisterous and I just changed him. His voice wanted to be heard. Okay, so let's put up here for prayer requests, please. If you have anything going on, Sally is giving us our daily prayer. And Michelle Landers, you're in a 5-day today, Linda. you and Teri should do something fun, fun, fun for your birthday. We're gonna.
We are.
Lots of love. And P.S. Linda, part of your life path is one of service.
It is. And I feel so good when I do service.
Yeah. And I don't know if all of you know, but Linda is a retired school teacher. Do you want to talk about that for a minute?
Yes, I worked with students with learning disabilities, specific language disabilities, and it was every day was interesting, and I felt good because I was helping, and uh, felt bad for the ones I never got through to, but I affected them in different ways. But anyway, but I just loved doing it, and I had learning disabilities as a child, and I still do. And so I understood them very much, and they could feel that.
They do. They feel the
Yeah.
love. Yeah. Yes. I'm so happy to know Linda. And like I said, we've known each other for a while. We knew each other before Cuppa and before
Yeah.
the Angelic River family. And
And I was at the river when you started.
yep, I'm just so grateful that that you're in my life. Thank
Oh,
you for
thank you
that.
so much.
And Brookie says, "We love you, Linda."
Ah, thank you. I can't wait to meet everybody.
That's right. Those that are gathering next month. Oh my gosh, it's going to be
I
here before
know.
we know it. All right, so let's get the prayers up. We have Sally's prayer that she gives us every day. Get to it if I can find it again. Okay. Lots of comments this morning because we got lots going on.
You'll have to go back and read everything.
Yes, there's some beautiful happy birthdays for you. There we go. Okay, so Sally gives us this prayer every day when we go into our prayer time. Prayers for the lost, the lonely, the forgotten, the unloved, the homeless, and for all who live in fear of another. Thank you for that, Sally and Tony. And then our Deirdre has our daily prayer for us. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, and support for parents of addicted children. And have the best birthday ever.
Good, thank you.
That's a great
Thank
prayer.
Very nice. Thank you.
Yes, so in our prayer time, we lift up those who are celebrating, and we lift up those who are asking for that extra bit of lift under their wings, those who are going through some challenge. And he says it's students like Grayson that you were
Hmm.
helping out and helping them to see love.
And I have some materials for Grayson. I want to either
Oh,
ship or get to you, get to him.
that's beautiful. Julie Kiss, prayers for all in need. Thank you. And Lou says, I love this for you guys. I can't wait to feel how joyful you will be together. I wish that you could be there, Blue, but we're going to see you. Me and Linda, we're going to come to Vermont after the retreat and spend the day with you to just be in that beautiful energy. And I told her about Mary Jane, and I want her to see Twice Blessed. So, yeah, so Linda gets to experience that beautiful area. We're hoping to be able to find a place to stay.
Yeah, we're going to look for
We're going to work on that.
Airbnb.
Because I know it's season and everybody comes in there to see all those beautiful leaf changes. Marietta, hi, sweet one. Ed and I went to Wisconsin for 5 days for a family reunion. There were 27 folks from all over the U.S. So much love and lots of hugs. I can feel that energy from you, Marietta. Oh, I'm so happy that you got to do that. And Annie says, thank you, Linda. And Annie, I hope you have something fun planned today. We do. Yeah, we do. Linda had already had it planned out, and I just happened to be arriving here to be with her on her birthday and spend this beautiful day with her and her sister. It's just one sister coming, right? Or is there
Yeah,
two?
just one.
Yeah.
We're going to go to Cedar Key, which is a little fishing village. about an hour north of here. And we're going to eat at a hotel that's historic and has been there forever. And it's just such a nice ride, and you see all different types of nature, woods and ocean and everything.
And we get to do that before the rain comes in. And
Yeah.
that's in my prayer ask is for all of you to please see this hurricane as just diminishing. It's growing right now, so we want to push it away and have it not do any damage. That's what I was asking when what was its name, Francine came into Louisiana. That if it did come to land, for it to do no harm and do the least amount of damage, but to do no harm to anyone. So that's my ask here as well. Michelle says, "Wow, Linda, what's the name of the place that we're going?"
Um, I forgot. I can picture it, but I don't remember the name. But it's a big, big historic hotel that's been there forever. And they serve dinner, and it's just a very scenic and historic place.
I can't wait. Blue has been to Cedar Key. She says, when we stayed on Ozella years ago.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Fly down here and be with us today, Blue.
Yeah.
And thank you, Annie, for your concern. Yeah, let's just really put some positive energy into this storm that it'll either dissipate or it won't do any damage when it does come in. So thank you all for bonding together with us over that. Let's continue to pray for those that we know are struggling, like our Deirdre. And Deirdre, I hope you're stronger and that your eyesight is getting better and better every day. Let's pray for Blue Jean and her kitties, her kids and her dogs. Praying for Linda,
Thank you.
that her health stays good. She looks good, but I know that we all can use some help. And Linda's got a little bit of pain in her back, and we're going to see that just dissipating and going away. Um, who else? Our Auntie Jean. And Jean, I know you've got some travel coming up, so we pray for you to be the strongest you can be with that travel. And then traveling over here to Pennsylvania to be with all of us East Coasters. Who else? Julie Kiss. Oh, Julie, I'm so glad you've made improvements, and we lift you up for complete healing. Let's see, who else? Our Annie,
Catherine
sweet
Kovacs'
Annie.
mother.
Catherine and her mom, thank you. And Kathleen Caputo. So if I'm missing anybody, just know that you're included in all the prayers because I lift up the whole family every day, every one of you.
Leo.
Yes, our Leo with his eyesight. And congratulations on him getting his driver's license. I want to see
Oh,
Leo
good.
when I get down into the south part of the state. All right, so let's go into our hearts. And if there is anyone else, just please type it in the comments so we can put it in our grid and have that beautiful energy of us all lifting together. Tomorrow we'll do the list and a reminder of who all we are praying for every day. All right, so let's go into our hearts. Breathe in love. Kuan Yin says, love is the energy that heals. And boy, we have enough love to heal the world in this family. So let's shine that out through our hearts. Let's hold each one that's been lifted up here, those that are on our big prayer list, those that have been mentioned today. Let's lift up Mama Gaia, asking for peace on our earth, peace in the waters, and calmness to fall in those waters. Wherever there's storms, and there are more than one, but let's lift especially this storm that seems to be forming and just ask that it calm down. Just send an energy of calm and peace and love right into the center of it. Ask for it to just be at peace. It has a soul. Everything with energy has a soul. So let's talk on that level to it and ask for no harm to be done. Ask for it to just play well with others. And if it wants to sit out in the water and play, then just to do that and not come into any landmass. We lift up the areas of conflict in our world, those places where there's wars, where there's fighting, families who have fighting and discontent. We lift up every person, every animal, all of nature, and ask that all these prayers be seen and heard, acknowledged, and answered for the best and highest good of all. And we're so grateful to have a loving God. We're so grateful to have this family that all we do is love. We love each other and we care. We truly care about what happens in each other's lives. Thank you. Thank you for the power of family and the power of love. I love you so much. And I see you all already started. You started without me. Thank you. I love you. So let me put those words up for anybody who may not know what we do at the end of our show. We say these beautiful words to each other. Thank you. I love you. And just hold those words in your heart all day long. We're going to see them in just a moment. But first, I got to tell the little birdies to stop singing. And we're going to ask Leo to take us out of here this morning with our morning cuppa.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the
Andrea
perfect
started
day
us off.
to have a great day.
Thank you. I love you.
Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you
Sally
woke up
and
this morning, might
Tony.
as well be part of it. One on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, Mama, be the lead.
Annie
Wherever
Seven.
it's up there, create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one for
Michelle.
calling.
My
Because
Belle.
the angels and the masters take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning
Dizzy.
cup full of joy, every day. To start the day on a high
Ali.
vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy, every day. To start the
Sally
day on a
and
high vibe,
Tony
we
are
call the
sending big birthday
AAA.
hugs
Morning
to
cup
you.
full of
Thank
joy
you.
with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy. Give me a
Bruce giving us an update on Gizmo. And we keep him in our prayers. I just see him walking. I know he's going to be okay.
bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top here. The coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all
Holy
part of this
kiss.
game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can
My
slide the
beautiful
bus, there
Auntie
is always more
Jean.
space in the pot. For more
Jean, I
love,
wish
take a
you were
spot.
here with me to celebrate Linda's
Morning cup full
birthday.
of
Yeah.
joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank
I
you,
don't know
I
why
love
it
you,
wants to
namaste.
stutter when I play it on here. Leo doesn't stutter. Have joy. Did you get your cup filled with joy this morning? I hope that you all will go on to the website, lingualspeakers.com, and read that poem. You know, it's great to have a poem read to you, but to really take it all in, you need to read those words. Take your time and slowly read them.
AAA, morning cup full of joy every day. To
Thank
start
you,
the day on a high
Brookie,
vibe, we call the
and Dylan,
AAA.
and
Morning
sweet
cup
baby
full of
Max.
joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Oh,
Morning
hope we
cup
love
full of
you.
joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the peas and the
Thank you,
pod. The
Brooke.
daily
I hope
mantra
you
is
have an
thank you, I
awesome
love
day
you,
too.
namaste.
And Julie,
Cup of joy. Cup of joy.
and you're so right, Miss Marietta. Love does heal. hope you have a wonderful day today and always, Linda.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, Michelle's going to help Leo. It's almost the end of the song. There's Deirdre. Ready? Woo! We love this song, Leo. I hope you're listening. Ah, what a beautiful time together this morning. Thank you to all who came in. Thank you for loving on Linda.
Thank you very much.
She's definitely worthy of that love. So stay in your heart. Stay blessed. Any last words from the birthday girl?
Oh, I'm blank because you asked me.
She wasn't expecting that.
Live every day like it's your birthday.
Oh, I love that. And we will see you tomorrow morning on the Morning Cuppa. Keep us in your prayers and don't put any stress energy of worry around this hurricane. That just adds to the intensity of it. Instead, just send love. Send love right to its heart and soul, and let's see it dissipating. I love you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you for all the